Good morning, AISB swimmers. So today we're going to be focusing on the fundamentals of breaststroke. So let's get into it. So to begin, we're going to be talking about the breaststroke kicking technique. So once you come out of the breaststroke pull-out, you're going to start the kick by bringing your heels towards your bottom with the soles of your feet points facing up. Then your knees should be a little over the width of your hip apart, facing down and pointing slightly out. You need to turn your feet and knees out and push backwards in a circular motion, keeping your feet flat rather than loose like the freestyle kick. The kick finishes with your legs stretched out together and your feet pointed in and streamlined to make sure that you move through the water easily. Here's the summary of what we just spoke about. Okay guys, the next part we're going to be talking about is the breaststroke arm technique. So what you would need to do is, after the streamline part, your arms are shoulder width apart. We turn our hands outwards to the side of the pool, and then we get the pull motion going, which pushes the water backwards, but you do that by bending our elbows, okay, like you see in the picture, and we don't go past our chest or our shoulder line. Okay, so if you look at the picture now, we can see we turn our hands out, we pull back in line with our shoulders, and we push forward again. So if you look here, push back, the recovery part is our hands moving forward back to the open position. So as you see, his arms don't go past his shoulders before going back to the recovery position. So this is a good way to test if you're going too far back or how far back you should be going. This exercise that we're going to do now is the skip rope, and unfortunately I don't have a rope with me at the moment, and you may not have one at home, so all we're going to do is that we are going to pretend. So what I want you to do is I want you to keep your feet together. I want you to pretend that you have a rope in your hands, and you can go this way around, so backwards, or you can go forward, whichever way, and all we're going to do is pretend that we are jumping over a rope. So we're just going to keep our arms or our wrists going, pretending we have the rope in our hands, and we're going to continuously jump. Yeah, so it's going to be like this. This exercise that we're going to do now is going to be our simple push-ups, and I'm going to give you two ways that you can do it. So the first way is going to be the easier way. So as I've shown you in previous videos, we put our hands shoulder width apart, and we have our knees on the ground, and all you're going to do is going to go down, all the way down so that almost your nose is touching the floor, and push yourself all the way up. If we're going to do the more difficult way, we're going to have our feet up, also shoulder width apart, and all the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. So you can do the easy way or the more challenging or the more difficult way. It's up to you. The exercise that we're going to be doing now is our simple sit-up. Okay, so you would go onto the floor, and from this position, we're going to have our feet or our legs shoulder width apart again. We are going to lie all the way back on the floor, and what I want you to do is you're going to lift your hands up like this, and I want you to go up until your your arms or your wrists are in line with your knees. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so don't do this, don't do that. I want you to almost feel like you're sliding your arms up your legs. So you're going up. The next exercise that we are going to do is lunges. And what we're going to do for this one is we're going to start in a normal standing position, feet shoulder width apart, our hands on our hips. And from here, we're going to start with our left foot forward and our right foot back. And all that you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees, and we're going to make our back leg, so this leg over here, the knee, try to go as low down to the floor as we can. So it's going to look like this. So we're going to go 1, switch legs, 2, switch legs, 3. Yeah, so try and get your knee as far down as you can, just before it's touching the floor, and push back up. Okay, the exercise that we're going to do now is going to be our shoulder taps. So what we're going to do now for the shoulder taps is we're going to go into a normal push-up position, and with these shoulder taps we're going to add in a little bit of a different move into the... Okay, the exercise that we're going to do now is shoulder taps, but we're going to do it with a slight change. So what you first of all need to be doing is in your push-up position. So you're going to put yourself in a push-up position, and what we would normally do is we would touch, touch, touch. We're still going to do that, but this time we're going to go left side, right side. Okay, and then we're going to alternate by taking our arms up. So we're going to go, the first one's going to be touch, touch, reach, reach, touch, touch, reach, reach,